It's completely dark out here earlier. Storm come through. Knocked the computer off twice and I finally turned it off. But yeah. A lot of wind and rain come through. There's foam pieces out there. Blew in from the neighbor's burn pile. I'll burn them. Knock some more bark off the tree out there, the dead trees. At least I can put that in the burn pile now. Uh-oh. Derek D. Organized Insanity, Willard. Good to see you, Willard. DJ Banton. He had knocked more dead bark off the trees out there. Bark. There was no rain, no water on the ground. It was a little dry when all that rain came. The bike was still outside. My son was here and his friend that goes to college 30 miles away from him. But yeah, I pulled it up out because it was sitting right about there and it was going to get wet. But pulled it in. What's up, Mike? Yeah, we'll go live for a little while. I thought it was going to, at least the storm moved out, but it was bad yet. It made the lights flicker twice, so I didn't want to kill the computer. Yeah, the bike's running good. I took the plate off of it. Go away. No brush. Now it's just wet and nasty out there. Yeah, get well, Willard. Go bring the. All I need now is the O-rings for the head on the Athena, and that motor's complete. I finished. I added the gasket, whatever, to it last night. Ultra grade. The bottom has just ultra gray in the spacer, and then the top side of the spacer has the ultra thin gasket, the tan gasket with ultra gray on both sides of it, smushed down. And then I did that last night. This morning I went and bought some new nuts and lock washers, M8 by 1.25. They're a little skinny, but they're still good. They're grade 8, good enough. But I won't torque them down until I get the. I got them to where they stopped on the washer, the lock washer. Got lock washers, locked, and regular nuts, grade 8. And I'm just waiting on the O-rings. And then that engine will be complete. I added the gasket to the intake. Hold on, I can. Today I added the gasket to the intake. I had two kinds. I had the stock one that come with Athena, and then I had a little tan one that come with something else. But I used the thinner gasket from the front side here on the cylinder itself with ultra gray. And then I put ultra gray on the space on the reed itself on this side that touches that side of the gasket. And then I only ultra grade the back side of the reed, and then I just put this down on top of it. Boom. That way I wouldn't have much overhanging hardly, and it would squish out right. Yep, you can't really tell good. Let's see. It's nice. That all sealed up good. I even did a little dab of, I know the phone's crappy. I should have get a better phone, but yeah. Loctited the nuts also, so the Suzuki's are tight. The Suzuki's are nice. I'm having to read that on my phone. I just seen that. Little Ultra Gray right there. Dried up. Yeah, she's ready. She got the, the spring. I mean, it's got all the goodies. Everything except for a nice China billet cover there, SP. Thought you was going to make some, which you didn't make none for the public. Got my bolts to this morning too. So now I got all the hardware locked in. I might go back and paint the top two ones up here black or something, since they got that old gold paint still on them. I'll probably touch up these bolts here too. They still have a little lingering of the old gold paint. Yep, always use the Ultra Gray or Honda Bond. Honda Bond's probably a little more expensive, but it's probably even better. That's what I started with. The first tube of stuff I ever had was a Honda Bond. See, that squished out a little bit. Just enough to make a little rolled edge there that I let dry. Because there's no gasket on the bottom. Same over here. Hold on. Sorry for the light. Let me get the... Made a little tiny rolled edge. Enough to seal. Painted the front now. Might repaint this to faded black too. It'll still have the ripples in it. Need to touch it up because when I had the cover off, it fell or something. Knocked some paint off. The cover did, not the engine. Engine has new hardware. They're not torqued down, but they squished the washer so that everything stays tight here. I won't have to worry about none of this. I'll be able to take the bolts off, put the O-ring head on, put it back on, and be done. Top side has the little gasket. Sorry about looking at the screen. Yep. When I built it 3-4 years ago, Paul, I didn't use one on the bottom here either. But I have a little bit thicker roll on the outside there, and it was Honda Bond back then. But I painted the case and all that crap, and it was a mistake. Yeah, she's blinged up. Let me turn the light off now. Yeah, she's blinged up. I had a mosquito in here too. I seen when I come in the door, so I broke out the... Hear that hum? Anyway. So yeah, everything's ready to go. Put my little piece of tissue back over the hole so nothing goes in there. And whenever I get ready for it, I'll have to modify a pipe or something for it. And other than that, she's rebuilt, ready, looking beautiful. Except for those odd men. Go a little. I'm gonna paint them black, even if I paint them back with a little paintbrush. Right up here. Yeah, it looks good. Ready to rock. Oh, he's picking his nose. He can't help it. Got a booger. So, ready to rock and roll. When I get ready for it, I'll put it on the green bike. Build a pipe for it out of something I already have, hopefully. But not out of the horizontal pipe. It stays on the other motor. Unless I get a bigger pipe for it one day. Yeah. Just ready to rock. I wish I had a shiny cover for here. Yep, SP spring, cover, spacer, this, that, and my RDM 11 tooth and clutch plate that I stole off the blue bike. Blue bike had my Gen 5 RDM plate, and I put it on here. So, because I didn't have the only other one I have is a China one, and it's out on the
It's either on the China, it's either on the little Liquid Cool 50cc or the horizontal. I can't remember. I think neither one of them have a clutch on them now. Plate, because I robbed them to put on other stuff. Because like that one's got one on it. The big bore has a normal, that has my Gen 4 clutch plate that I like the best. And so 1, 2, yeah, that's the 3. It had 2 5s and a 4 and a China plate. China plate's still out in the house. China plate's the one I bought off eBay. Voltage, high voltage. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell y'all about a video or something I seen. I can't remember what the video was. Give me 1 second and I'll find the video. Glasses up. Maybe I'll get a ride in tomorrow. I thought I was going to be off a bunch of days next week, but I won't. I'll be able to work a few days, so that's great. Oh. What's up, DSI? Yeah. We're just chatting and hanging out, giving people something to, do for a minute. Could set the phone over here. We could look at this bike, but eventually the thing will be going on this bike. I'll pull the Avenger off if I don't put another Avenger motor on, which I shouldn't. That's Dookie's motor. I'll leave it to Dookie if he wants it. Let's see if I can get this to stand up half decent. That's not too bad right there. That says I got bad signal. Yeah, ours just flickered, Paul, and it was enough to fuck up a computer. And on and off, like, tick, 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 tick. Yeah. After it did it twice, and I restarted the computer twice, and I was like, nope, I've turned it off. I was like, fuck that. Now it says my internet is lagging over here. Yeah. It said I had no signal over there. That's messed up. What about now? Did it come back? Still didn't come back. I don't know then, guys. It says we're here. But my TV says otherwise. I think so, Jared. I think he is. He should have had his surgery. He had to stay there for a couple of days till he heals up. It says my end is buffering. Oh, I don't have internet. For some reason, my internet is off on my house internet. I wonder why that is. They're working on it somewhere then. No wonder. Well, no wonder I still got internet on the phone. House internet is down. I thought my phone was buffering because I had it fucking sitting over here on the bed. But no, it was not buffering. Hornet bikes. But yeah, I was prepping this too. I forgot I had 2 more. Had some black studs to put up here. This is the MZ Miami case. This is my
heat treated bevel gear, Viton seals, Kevin's shop balanced me a 38 millimeter stroke crank, and I'm gonna put it on the Falcon. Maybe probably put some reeds on it because I ordered it for for such, and I'll probably sell it. But I have to eventually get a clutch in it, or it'll go on the shelf, either or, because I don't need it for right now. But yeah, the Falcon needs the top sanded just a little bit. And actually, I'd love to have an O-ring head on it, but let's go chin ready to go. Oh yeah, piece of the Ultra Gray. Slim plan, come to me. Tried to get you earlier. Very nice, very nice. Yep. Also looked at some of the older cylinders on it too. And then we got Dookie's motor put away for him. You know, when the Avengers came through with the what did they say, A85 crank on them or whatever, 40 stroke A85s. But yeah, but this one's ported now. Got these smaller 1 millimeter spacer and gasket, 272 XP, extra power piston in it, coated. We just got to put the reeds in it, and that's about it. Ready to rock. Just needs a clutch, of course. Also heat treated bevel gear, upgraded high speed bearing on the inside, upgraded bearing up top, stage 6 clips. You know, it's ready to haul ass. Just needs a coil and a magneto. I got a magneto I'll stick on there for him, and he can get his own coil, whatever coil he like. And I got some covers. I don't know if I got a clutch cover. I probably do. We'll see. And it needs a smaller head. That's what it's set up for. This is just to keep dirt out. And I got to put tissue here. I was just had it earlier cleaning it out, so it's good to go. Open Mind Entertainment. Yep. That's for Dookie if he still wants it. Limited time. I'll give him a month or two. The COVID beauty machine. No, my internet still hadn't came back up yet. That sucks. What's up, Open Mind? We're just hanging out. And we got J Ray in here too. Open Mind, you ever get you a P.O. box or something? Can send you a cylinder to try out or to have, you know. Got some spare cylinders. Let us know. I wonder what he bought, Mike. He should. It ought to take his time. I could have showed him a good one to get, though, if he really wanted to get him a good one. If he wanted to spend $120 or more, he could have got him a little Aerocell T6. No, like $120. Go on, give him the whole race engine. You know, split exhaust with like the mustache, you know. Go on, give it to him. I could have showed him one for a decent price if my internet was working. So they're working on it somewhere. I ought to call up. While I'm on the internet with y'all. I could call them up, and they would tell me, or they would lie to me about an estimation of time for it to get worked on.
But yeah, it was a beautiful day until the rain come through and messed everything up earlier. Yep. It was a nice day. Really, really nice. Y'all seen I made the video earlier. I made that video today. Edited it real quick in about enough time to watch it 1.5 times or whatever to me to put those little things in there. I had to take one of them out because it was one you had to be a paid subscriber to use this type of thing or whatever. So I had to delete one of the little things I used in the beginning and replace it with something else. Yeah, I mean, it was cool, a little editor. I learned a little bit, you know, when I use it, I get used to using it. I'm at like 1% of the 100% of editing skill of what that thing can do by what I know. No, I know nothing. So. But yeah, open mind. If you get if you get you a PO box, you let us know. Send you a cylinder to play with or something. You know, cylinder and a new piston. And I got some for a short crank, and I got one for a short crank, or I have one for a long, or it might be for a long crank. I have to recheck it. You probably just have to get a piston or something. But yeah, we're just hanging out, talking bicycle. Got my new Athena right here, well, refreshed, rebuilt, ready to rock. 32 millimeter intake. How many smaller parts can you put on your engine? All of them. All of them. And a few extra. Yep. Got the dual stage reeds in there right now. Gonna be a nice runner. I have to figure out. I might modify that one of those scooter pipes I got off Treatland and use it. I don't know yet. That one said it was good for 50 to 80 cc's or something. So I may modify. Excuse me, I'm trying to get the phone to set up, y'all. No internet on the computer again yet. Animal, we running the Athena on the PWK 21. I gotta clean it. I cleaned it up, but I'm gonna get some cleaner to spray it before I run it again. But I did put new jets in it. I mean, clean jets. Excuse me. But see if my coffee's still finished. Oh, you got you a smaller keg? Because when they have the drop down menu, so you make sure you get the 47 millimeters for China dolls or Minarellis. But they make them for all sizes, and they make custom ones, but they cost more than 90. And the O-rings are a one-time use. Once you use the O-ring and you pull the head off, you have to replace the O-ring. So I found a place on eBay where I got the deal where I got like 5 of them, plus shipping was only like $13. So the math was like $1.40 something. I don't remember what it was. It was real cheap per O-ring. They had a $5 and a $25, a $5 package and a 5 O-ring package and a 25 O-ring package. That's like you would need no more for life. But it was a good enough deal. If you had a store, you could order a couple of the 25 packs and sell little 3 packs of them or 4 packs of them for a profit. But that's a different story. Yep.
Well, that's a smaller performance head. These right here, open mine with the O-ring heads. And those come out of Pennsylvania. That's the Avenger Smolik head, and which is 52 millimeter for a 52 millimeter piston, and this one's for a 47 millimeter piston. But these run $90. But that's free shipping. Anything over, what do they say? Anything over 25 or $30 is free shipping. So, and they're good about answering emails. You know, they're good people. They sell good parts, and they have that. As long as you don't buy the as-is parts, they warranty their parts. But they know if you fuck it up on purpose, because it's what they do. But yeah, right now they're the best heads in the game. RDM don't make heads for only like what the Piaggio. That's it. That's all he made heads for. Oh, and then the Mohawk head. He made a Minarelli head, which is actually a badass fucking head that nobody liked. I liked it. I got one. It's on my Falcon. Wish I had another one. But it didn't have an O-ring. It took a gasket. He had a normal one or the negative, a drop in, 1 millimeter drop in or whatever. I like mine, and that was my first pre-order item, and I only had to wait 3 months for that head back, whatever, 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. But after that, it all went to shit. I can tell you that, because I thought 3 months was a wait, and then you wait a year for your for your case and crank, but in that time of placing the one order, I placed 2 orders. So I ordered the saw first because the Piaggio was so expensive. I ordered the saw because we were promised a complete engine. All we got was a case and a crank, everything but a cylinder kit. We got no cylinder kits and nothing put together. We was promised to put together something, you know, I forget how it went. I had screenshots on the old computer, but I was happy with what I got for the price. And but yeah, in that time frame of waiting, I had placed 2 orders. So I ordered the saw first, and then when the Piaggio come back around, where he was like, you know, giving a deal, it's when he started making those wide, or the case weight, the cranks with the weights and the wide cases. I like the skinny cases myself on the inside. That's what Leonard's got on his first Piaggio. He's got the good one, the skinny case on the inside, the one I like the most. I like mine, don't get me wrong. I got the weights on mine with no weights inside the weights. And yeah, it's tight fitting, beautiful. But it's out in the house. I don't plan on running that anytime soon, or if I ever run it. But yep, we're just hanging out. I wish my internet on my computer would come on. When I get off here with y'all, I'm gonna call them up. It's not cool. But until then, let's have a little safety meeting. My camera is not focusing very good at all. Sucks. Yes, I know it sucks, y'all. It's hard for me to read everything. And I can't do that either. But yeah. I'll definitely have a muffler on that when I start it up. It'll have the Parma kit on it also. Silly just dropped a Avenger 85 window piston. Maybe it's a video or something. Let me see what the chat. I messed up the chat. Sorry. Thanks, Open Mind.
They got like 52 and 54s, and I think that'll fit the YD bottom. They're not going to fit the 80cc bottom, but yeah, they'll fit the YD bottom. Well, the horizontals do. The vertical reed cylinders like this one fits the 66 80cc case. The horizontal cylinders where their case reed they fit the YD. You still have to drill the holes out a little bit because some of them come 6 millimeters. So you have to drill them out to 8 and shit. But yes, this is a 66 80cc case for the vertical type cylinders. And if you go for the horizontal, you'll go to the YD case. Just like the little liquid cooled 50cc I built it on the YD case because of the stud spacing. And anything vertical cylinder like this is called vertical. Minarelli vertical. Vertical has reeds at the back. Horizontal has reeds in the case. Don't forget to hit that thumb button. Yeah, man, we hope you're still dashing. Like I said, if you get a P.O. box, like me and Leonard tried to get you to do a year or two ago, you know, they send you some free parts here and there. You know, I ain't got no whole lot of money, but I do got extra parts I don't probably plan on using, you know, that's still new. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Well, if you don't know what I'm saying, I just said it. So. Or you'll have to give us a link to some kind of mailing address because you ain't far from me, so it ain't gonna cost me very much to send shit to you. You're in Augusta, Georgia, and I'm in fucking Louisiana, so fuck. Me and Jared triangulate on your ass. Yeah, P.O. box is cheap anyway. Like I don't know how much they are, but you know. That way you won't have to worry about it getting shipped to you. You can just go up to the post office and then, you know, get your shit. Or, you know, or just give us your damn address. And I'll call you Open My Entertainment or Mount and ship that shit straight to you. I'll say Mont, M-O-N-T. And then I'll put your address and then bam. Because I thought it was a 48, the little G4 iron sleeve I got in the closet. I had to put it on that 38 stroke with a short hole piston to see how it came out. I don't think it did, or what it was for. That way I could tell you what you could use it for. Don't matter. Yep, we got Silly. What's up, Silly? My refreshed Athena, Silly. I'm gonna break her out one day this year. All I'm waiting on is my O-ring, my Viton O-rings from China. I found a good deal on some Vitons from China, off eBay, of course. You know, eBay's like the adult Toys R Us. I don't know if y'all ever went to a Toys R Us. Silly, you said you come over, 99 or 98? They still had Toys R Us back then. Only thing I ever graced the doorways of a Toys R Us twice in my younger life as a kid. That's the Athena, just my Athena I built 4 years ago, but I only ran it like 6.5 hours, and I put it away because the crap on the bike wasn't any good.
what is it, 47.6 millimeter, something like that. Yeah, something like that, 47.6. It's freshly rebuilt. It's got everything on it. It's ready to rock. I had to pull off the Avenger over there to do it. You know, it's been good. You know, I could pull it off and savor. You know, I mean, I don't know what for. We could do an inspection. Excuse me. But yeah, in order to put the Athena on, I got to take that off and then PWK this sucker. So yep, we're just hanging out, and I may slowly start. I may remove the Avenger coming up one day, and get the Athena on. All I got to do is remove it and stick this one in its place, and then I have to start worrying about the chain will fit because with the gear ratio is the same. That Avenger's got 11 tooth on it, and I got the RDM 11 tooth 3/16 wide sprocket on here. He made a 3/16 and the 8th. The 8th is real skinny, and the 3/16 is what I bought, the thicker of the two, so it helps take away any of the slack in the chain. That's why I like the 41 so much. It was like perfect for that sprocket, for what I was doing. So I was gonna run it 1140 because, you know, bitch hauls ass, and, you know, we'll probably stick it on there and run it 1136 for the time being, which is way, I don't need it geared that high. That's like way too fast. But definitely have a 11 tooth on it because it's already on there. Smolex spring, Smolex new spring, it's in there. The 480-pound spring. I got my seal bearing set up in there. I got green pads in there. A little Smolex tool for adjusting your clutch spring. $15 it was. Very nice. Worked like a freaking charm. Just put my socket in there. I love bike tools, especially bike tools that really work. Motorized bicycle tools. Yeah, well, when you buy off Amazon, I used to buy a lot off Amazon, Paul, and then slowly I went back to eBay again because I was getting better deals on shit. But usually you just see who you're purchasing from before you buy it, or make sure it's in Amazon warehouse. Then you don't have to worry about buying from individuals unless you're trying to buy a specific rare parts or something. I would just make sure that I was buying, or it was being shipped out from Amazon warehouse. And that's how I would buy off Amazon. But now it's mostly just eBay again for motorized bicycle parts. There's a few things on Amazon that I have to buy that I can't get on eBay when I look for certain things. Or then that might not even be for motorized bikes, but I can't find them on eBay. So, and I can't even remember what that is offhand, but it's a couple things. And one of them is a cylinder, I think. So can't remember. But yeah, mostly eBay now these days is the best. Oh yeah, when I go get I think it was the rubber hose or the tube I would buy off Amazon was one of the recent things that I was the better deal, or the better hose was on Amazon. I could go on there and look and show y'all the better things. I would just have to go click on it. But my internet's not working, so we can't. Anonymous, what's up? Yeah, see the little globe down there? That means no bueno. It said no bueno. No interwebs. They're working on my internet somewhere. We're not gonna surf my screenshots again. Oh, make sure they didn't send. Oh yeah, you see that? See that, y'all? Screenshotted that. Hope you install. Take names. They they all talk behind you. Shit, they're talking to your face. Just calmly destroy. He posted a closer picture, or I could download a better looking picture of the bike. Of course, I always love this bike. Anyway, we're not surfing my pictures. Anyway, my internet's down. I'm gonna get off here in a minute. We'll go a couple more minutes. Yeah, the internet's down. It sucks. Stormy rain. Then moved out, but it got my burn pile. I was gonna burn that this weekend too, but no, it's gonna have to rain. Fuck everything up. I don't want no mosquitoes in here. Got the grass mowed. The Roundup finally started killing shit. It only took it like 5 days to kick in. But all right, y'all, we finna get off here. Yeah, we'll destroy them all. I'm out.